Oh, I told you, man. I dropped the octopus again. Damn. How many times are you gonna fall off the set? That makes the size for this. There goes the octopus again. Oh, I'm gonna drop him. I gotta make him straight. Sit down. Stop moving. Hey, dear, look at you, man. You got a new face. Yeah, you happy, dear?
I'm so happy. You finally gave me a nice face for once.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Brickmeupscottie. I'm Scottie. Oh, you're watching BMUSP. Today we're looking at another brand new set. See, I bring some new stuff to you. I'm trying to, man. New and old. We're gonna mix things up anyway. Just depends how I feel, how fast I want to get these videos out to you. We're gonna look at something a little bit more lighthearted that you see down here. This is from a brand called Sluban. They have been around for a long time, but people find them like they're not really that great, or they don't like the clutch. Back then, I personally think they've gotten a little bit better. It's a bricks, man. It's their own bricks, and they're like super light, so it feels kind of cheap. I'm sorry, man. That's how to describe it. It feels kind of cheap. Their outlook too. They're kind of like more, I guess you could say, playful, more for kids. They don't use the standard type of figures that you normally would see. But after finishing these sets, I kind of like the figures now. Go figure. Let's check this out. So what we are looking at is Sluban's Spring Sakura Season Series. This is the Japanese Sakura Hostel. B1017 at 1,029 pieces. You got the Sakura Tram. B1018, 347 pieces. And finally, the Takoyaki Shop B1019 at 548 pieces. They are all sold separately, but you know what? They actually look really good together. I don't have the boxes here. Didn't really think I needed them. But I had the manuals. Let's look at the manuals first. And I'm gonna go out of order because we're gonna start small. I'm gonna tease you guys first. We're gonna start with the tram, then we're gonna go on the tram, and we're gonna ride over to the stall. And then after this Takoyaki Stall, we're gonna go into the big house. Save the best for last, so stay with me. Don't leave me, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe so I can bring you more. This is by far the most simplest build, the Sakura Tram. There is the booklet, the smallest one, and Sluban is really easy to read, man. You're gonna have no problems building this, except for maybe the trees, man. Every time I see cherry blossom trees, I go crazy. Now this one wasn't too bad. Yeah, because I think Sluban bricks are very, very light. Clutch might not be the greatest. Things might pop off here and there for you, but luckily these builds are super, super small. Okay, so with the tram set, you get 3 type of figures, we'll call them characters. They are very different, so that's good for a change. You get the tram stop, and then you get the tram. What do we look at first? Ding, 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 ding. All aboard. Yeah, this thing feels like a piece of paper. It's so light. Will these go with the Sembo Block Cherry Blossom series? It's a little bit more pastel colors on these sets. Why not? I think they should look okay. So a lot of you have been asking, where's all the Cherry Blossom stuff, man? Well, at least Sluban jumped on that bandwagon. So a closer look here. Yeah, it does look very thin. It almost looks really fragile, but yeah, man. Feels all right. It is very plain on the inside. No tiles, no seats. You're gonna stand up in this thing. And what I thought was actually really funny is the doors. They're like on single pieces here. It's not like a regular door where you put a door piece. It's like half of a door piece. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I was like, oh, that kind of genius in a way where it saves a little bit of room. Unfortunately, those are stickers, the number and the little stripe that's going across there.
Look at all those scratchy windows, Scottie. Poor tram.
The number as well on top is a sticker, 306. The front mirrors to the back. Or is that the back? Or is that the front? You can choose what you like. It's all mirrored. Oh, look at the little puny wheels. The wheels are so tiny on this thing. It probably won't go on a regular track, right? I mean, I guess you can just put, I wonder if you could put a Lego train piece there and just throw it on the track. Maybe you can. But at least you can put a character on the inside, and there is a control panel there. Just a joystick and a couple of stickers. The real question is it easy to get in here? I think you can actually take off the top, but yeah, so you're going to be taking bricks off with it. Oh, there you go. Well, that piece came off. That's the rooftop part. Okay, so that's at least has mounts there, so you can take the rooftop off. You can pull the sides off too. Oh, it kind of wants to pry off those layers. Oh, those aren't supposed to come off. I'm not sure if you can see it on that camera there, but Sluban has their own logos on their own studs. M38 Why M38? That will always be a mystery. So I guess you're only supposed to take off this part, put your figure inside there. I can kind of get my hands in there. Overall, it's a very simple, small build. I think you're just gonna buy this just to add it to your little city. If you're buying it just for as a standalone, probably not the greatest looking tram. If anything, you'll want to get the VG train. That one's still one of my favorites. This is a very simple looking tram stop, and you can actually just use your own figures. It is compatible, so you can use a standard figure. In fact, if I take this Sluban girl out of the way and put a regular figure here like that, hey, looks pretty okay, right? Again, loose clutch, but it's holding up pretty good, but this is like super thin. This is just like a teaser for you guys. I actually really do like the tree. I did not have any issues putting the tree together. The branches can kind of articulate a little bit, and the manual is easy to follow, so it should be pretty straightforward where you put the branches, because most of the branches of trees, the manuals and instructions, you never know where these things go, and I usually just make it up along the way. The base of the tree, it looks like a little table right there. It can just kind of hang out and chill. I got a little awning here. Very, very light, and it is a little bit flimsy because it's just not really much supported, just like that. That's it. Then you got the tram stop sign, stickers. And next to that, I kind of like this. It's like a fish pole. Fish flags, fish in the air. Maybe they're thinking, Japanese, man. Gotta make this look a little bit more Japanese. Right there?
Yeah, but why the hell they gotta hang fish? What's wrong with them?
You got a little blue bicycle there. Pretty standard stuff. I like how the bike actually has a placement for the stud underneath there. It can stand without the stud, but that definitely helps if you're gonna display it, like say here. Yeah, it'll hold it in there pretty good. Let's look at the characters. You got the tram driver. If you haven't, go watch my other Sluban videos. I think I pulled some of them apart, but they're definitely not LEGO compatible. I like how their neck moves and their clothing. Some of them have a jacket like this guy. You could put them on separately before you put the hands on. Okay, you got the schoolgirl. I like the dress style and the little like neck piece that goes around the neck. She's holding a little telephone. I'm gonna answer that phone. That is a sticker on the telephone. And an interesting hairstyle going on with her. The other girl here, they're both like students, right? Dude, don't look underneath their skirts, man. She has the same outfit as the other girl, just a different hairpiece, and she's holding a bouquet of flowers to go on this tram. Because they gotta go on this tram, go to the Takoyaki joint. Let's check that one out. So this is the Takoyaki Stall. Has a lot more characters to it. But again, this is still like on a smaller scale build. You'll build this in no time. I really like the little octopus guy on the very top. He looks so happy. He is a little bit loose though on this piece. He's supposed to be like mounted down, but it's like this piece here on standard ones is like a little bit longer. I guess if you replace that with a longer one, it'll hold a little bit better. So you do have to be careful when you're carrying this one around. Don't be like me, because I lifted this thing up. The guy flew away. But he stayed intact, which is good. Here's the manual for the Takoyaki. Damn it. They tore my book. How dare they? Son of a... But just to show you, it's all color-coded. It's very easy to read the manual, so Sluban definitely has that down. So looking on the front here, it's got a lot more detail than the last set for sure, but there are a lot of stickers. Those are all stickers, man. Along the bottom of the counter, the menu there for the octopus. You should know what takoyaki is. If you haven't, please go try it. It's amazing. And they had a little piece here on the side that kind of rotates in and out, the street lamp with a sign. They didn't actually have to put that there, but it's kind of nice. It gives it a little bit more dimension, or pop out, I guess you could say. And then more of the menu sign and the shop name there. So we come back down to the counter here where they're cooking the takoyaki. I like how they inverted some of the pieces, because yeah, that's how they cook takoyaki, in little squares that kind of look like that, or more like circles, but close enough there. And you got some sauces in the middle there. Little lanterns hanging there. They're all stickers on the lanterns, unfortunately. You got a vending machine there. That is a really small vending machine, but they got it down. So you can see the drinks inside. You can see the machine. You know that's a vending machine. Overall, I like this. I was pretty happy with it. It's still like bare minimum, which is Sluban normally. But you know what though? This one actually kind of goes well with the Sembo sets, I think, because of the color. It's not like totally pastel-y, which is good. How does that look? I can't really see it there. Yeah, it's almost there. But it's cool, man. I still gotta review you. You're collecting a lot of dust. Now we swing to here where we see this another tree. Same deal. This tree was pretty easy, I think. Did it come off easy? It's on a hinge, so it looks like it's supposed to tilt. So you can tilt it more or tilt it less. And there are a lot of little ball joints here, so you can definitely redecorate it yourself. See, look at how cool that is. It's not falling off on me yet. I am being a little bit delicate. I like how I had that second balcony, but so far it seems okay. Then we get to here where it's a little bit more plain. Oh, I wish I had more details in there. The good thing is they kind of left the back a little bit open, so it's actually easy to get your fingers in there, put the figure standing inside. You do have one door that just goes in and out, but it doesn't really do anything. They could not even use the door there. Would have been fine. And they only have a drawer there on the side with more ingredients and a bowl. That's a very small place. The size is actually pretty okay. Like, it's not big. You guys can just put it anywhere without complaining that you're running out of room, like I am. On the side, you got a couple windows there, so I do like how this is kind of got an open feel vibe to it. So on the second floor in the front, you got another open counter there with some food on there, and you got the sign on the top. And looks like I was missing a light there. Yeah, I probably dropped that bringing this in the office. Man, that's my new thing lately. I'm missing so many pieces, just bringing stuff here into the office. Sucks, man. You got another lantern hanging on the side, and on this side, you got 2 more stickers of octopus. It's eat some octopus! On the inside on the second floor, just a couple stools, but fair enough. I like how they did keep it open, easy to get your character inside. So definitely more playable for your kids. It's pretty chill. And you got a little balcony area here that's underneath the tree for them to hang out and have some coffee and takoyaki. And finally on the top, probably my favorite part about this is the takoyaki guy. I like his little mouth, he's a bowl there, umbrella on the top, and he's got little things on his hands. You can always add more. Got the takoyakis on one side, fork on the other side. The back here is just headband, right? They're using fins there.
Oh, his poor eyes, Scottie. What happened to the stickers? The stickers suck. They don't curve properly.
Creative. Yeah, I like this, man. That's pretty cool. It's a Takoyaki Stall. Of course, we had to look at the figures. Got a lot more this time. You start with this lady here first. She's got the typical Japanese print to her, and I like her outfit. She looks more like a doll. And what's funny is the circle, even though it's big underneath her, that fits perfectly fine on a 2x2 looking piece. Very nice indeed. Okay, I'm going to show these two at the same time because they're very similar to the last set except for the hairstyle. One does have an umbrella. The other one has a jacket that you have to put on again. Take off the arms and put that on. It's nice that they have at least an outfit change up there, but they did carry over the same kind of schoolgirl look for this set. You got the master chef here, and I like his apron with the little takoyaki guy, and I like his headband. Looks just like mine. He's all happy, ready to cook you some takoyaki. And underneath his apron, he does have a little print there. It's not much detail, but hey, not too bad, right? Finally, we got this businessman here. I like his hairstyle. He's got a jacket on as well. And he's holding a laptop computer. Laptop does have a screen on there, and hey, look at that. YouTube. He's watching Brickmeupscottie. Same deal with the bicycle, but you get a yellow one. Yeah, we got 2 down. I like them so far. I mean, this one's more like, just gotta shove it into some other set to make it more come to life. This one is pretty good on its own, that you could buy this and be happy with it and have your own little takoyaki store. Now let's go to the last one. So what you're looking at here is the Hostel. It is very pastel-like, the colors. It kind of reminded me of Sembo's, the Wuhan University set, the rooftop on this side. And the other side really reminds me of Sluban's older style of buildings, how they do their sets. And I actually have a bunch of them, which I never reviewed or showed you guys before, but I do have some. But they have that same vibe. So if you're used to like old school Sluban, it's kind of the same thing. But I really enjoyed this, like building it, it was totally fine. Could pack a little bit more details into it, but I see what they're trying to go for, more playable for the kids, and things won't really pop off on you, or shouldn't. This one here is by far the biggest book, but man, they really jacked the back of my manual there. Damn it, guys. Why God, dude? And that's sometimes in the box as well. So when you buy a set and you want the original box, sometimes they go like this, and they throw this in the box, put all the bags in the box, shuffle it, and it comes out like that. Yeah. But like always, just to show you there, very easy and simple to follow and read. Look at these set done in no time. So the worst thing about this set though is it's really hard to get inside. You have to be prying things off to look at the details on the inside. That was the only bummer. So it's playable in a way it's more on the outside than it is on the inside. Well, it's still pretty okay. It looks pretty here. I don't mind it. It's kind of just, you know, it's nice to scale things down a little bit and sit back and just enjoy something that's very simple, right? We'll start here in the front. You come into the entrance. That's going to drive some of you OCD guys nuts, because the fence actually doesn't sit side by side. It's one that's kind of behind the other. Oh, I'll drive some of you crazy. But it says my room. What's my room? And you got cherry blossom tile there on that side, or sticker. And they fenced it off. Got a nice little picket fence style vibe there. One thing that was actually pretty cool about the set is that it's almost like a 2 or 3-in-1 feature. You can take the tree out and they give you extra pieces of the fence, or you can remove some of them and rearrange things here in the garden area. So you get a little bit more option, which is always good, right? So you walk in. I like the bamboo. They're held in there really well. It's kind of interesting how they did that look. And there's not much tiling going on, but you do have, like, I guess, stepping stones, pebble walkway. They do have a little lantern right there. And let's go into this area first. So you got the tree here, and yeah, that tree is on the green plate, so you can take the whole tree off in one go and move it around. You come in here, you can play a game of chess or checkers, old school style. Those are all sticker pieces, but I'm looking at this from this angle going, this is pretty serene, very peaceful looking. Oh, look at the fish pond. Okay, that's cool. Those are all prints. So if you want koi fish prints, gotta buy just this set. But I actually quite like that back area. Got a little walkway, very simple. It's kind of Japanese looking. It kind of isn't. And one thing that was kind of minor is that the windows, you can kind of push on them and they're like flaps. All the windows for Sluban kind of sway a little bit. And there's a little bridge that crosses into the house. So you walk inside, and from my angle of my camera, you might be able to actually tell light coming through, even through the bricks. That's how light the bricks are. So they're not like thick. Got a very small kitchen here. The stove in the back with a fan, that's a sticker. Some ingredients along the top. You got the table in the middle. It's a little bit high, the table, but it looks like they have sushi there and a bowl. The chairs aren't mounted down, so those will slide around. But hey, I like the look of those chairs. They look like classroom chairs. And look, it's all tiled on the inside. So nice. We come over here into the living room, and this is where it gets a little bit interesting, right? Along the back, you got a lot of little items, and I like how they use this piece. It's like a rollerblade piece, but they put it sideways, and they put a tile on there, so it looks like a painting on a stand. So if you can get that piece, there you go. So you can use this idea for your set. Next to that, you got a radio. That's actually a really cool piece too. So if you want a radio and you want some koi fish, gotta buy this set. And a couple little more decorations like a clock there and a flower. And in the middle, you've got the dining table with some nice flowers on it and the tea. And I like the color, to be honest with you. I like the pink, the brown. Yeah, more stickers on the set. I guess you don't have to use the stickers if you want it to be more bricked out. But again, the openness and the way the light comes through, it's very soothing. I quite like that look. On the side here though, this is actually really cool. It's a trash can. I've never seen one like that. It opens up fine and you don't have to build it or anything. So that was a nice touch. And now we come up to the second floor, and like the takoyaki shop, there's no way to get up here. There's no staircase or anything. How? Climb the rooftops. So the bedroom here has some really nice colors to it. You got a bed there, the floor bed, what's that called? Futami? Man, I had to Google Japanese bed on the floor. I almost forgot the name, but that's a futon there. And you got a cushion on top with a nice sticker on it. Next to that, you got a little seat. And then you got the back dresser and another radio. So yo, you get 2 radios and some koi fish if you just buy the set. They got some little decorations there by the window, fan, flower, and a couple paintings along the top there. Mount Fuji, and oh, maybe that's a television there. All right, we come into the last room here, and hey, it's all still tiled in all these rooms, so that's great. I like that bathtub, man. That's one piece. I'm like, dude, I don't think I've actually seen a bathtub like that. So you know what that means, man. If you want a bathtub, radio, some koi fish, gotta buy the set, man.
The toilet seat is fantastic too. Look, you can open up and take a inside.
Oh, I like how it's all pink. The light shines off really well when I'm looking at it here. You have a sink there, and looks like a mirror, and like one single curtain. You know, it's not too crazy out of this world. And in the back corner, you got a broom hanging on the wall. So if I slide back out here to the front, nice blue rooftop, and there's a sign there in the front that says Sakura, just to let you know. They've got to remind you, man, this is Sakura season, yo. Very simple, nice, I like it. I had no issues with it. They are on hinges, but they're pretty okay. This side actually opens up pretty good. And even these two here, this one cannot. But I guess if you have small hands, you can kind of get your hand in there. But that's for this floor. So you really have to like pry it off if you want to get it on, if you want to get into that bottom floor. And there's no way to get down there, man, because the rooftop is kind of part of it, you see? Oh, you cannot take off the second floor unless you take all the bricks off. So if they had done that, I'm sure you guys can modify it, like make it one extra level higher and do that. But if that's your thing, like you want to get into the set, you're gonna have to mess around with that a little bit. Got a bunch of figures here, let's look at them. This is the same lady as the takoyaki place. Oh, but she doesn't have the ribbon around her. The other one actually has like a printed piece that goes around her body. Or maybe I have that print piece in the bag. Yeah, but all three of these sets come with like a bunch of accessories, so you know, I never bother. She is exactly the same lady as the other one. I shall show you the two schoolgirls here because they are exactly the same as the other one. Well, the eyes might be a little bit different, but you know, you get the idea. Simple. Okay, those are the two schoolgirls. There's actually a third one here, and she does have a totally different outfit and color on. Different colored jacket as well. And she's holding this kite. She has to be put on a stud to hold the kite up because this kite is like super heavy. I love this kite, man. What is that, a bird? It's a nice addition to the set for sure. I think that was a great idea. So the kids can run around here and pretend they're playing with flying kites and all that kind of cool stuff. But one bummer thing about the kite, yeah, those are all stickers. I like this little girl because they put the backpack in front of her. You don't have to do that, but that was definitely a nice touch. I'm checking if she has a print underneath her. Oh yes, she does, a little rabbit. So you see, when I look at her like this, it's not all that bad, right? Are they that terrible? I don't know, maybe my mind's messing with me, and it's just nice now to see things different for a change, whereas before I was like, no, these aren't figures, these suck. I've changed my mind, guys. If you go back and watch my videos, I probably changed my mind. Then you got this, where's the guy? It looks like an angry guy with a robe on. Maybe he's the one that's running this hostel. Where's my payment? Yeah, I like the printing on him on the front. And he's wearing this robe over it. So you can always take those off. So there he is. Then you got this guy. Oh, this is the same business guy. Yeah. I think it's pretty much the same one as the last one. And he's also riding a yellow bicycle that comes with this set. Finally got this little boy here. My one, oh, the legs were a little bit loose. That doesn't really bother me too much. Yours should be fine. And I like the printing on him and this little overall that he's wearing. He's like, yeah, I want to fly the kite. And he has a little piece on the back too. That's like, I think you can mount like little things on there. Oh, and it does have this little extra plate, little accessory here with some apples and bananas. And one more radio. So before we finish this whole thing, just to show you, if we take the tree off without destroying the tree. I already lost a piece of flour by doing that. There we go. Ah, you see? So you take this off here, and then you're supposed to take this fence, put it all the way back over here. Take the street lamp that was here on the side. Now I have the street lamp here on this side. Then you're supposed to take all the bamboo pieces here. Where do they go? They stick them. Looks like they're sticking them somewhere along here. I'm just gonna take a wild guess. And you add a couple more picket fences here. So after you do that change, which was really small by the way, now you can just put the tree wherever you want. Put your basket here. Let the guys all have a little picnic there and have more surrounded in here. Let them all play, you know, girl with kite going, yeah, have some. Oh, she fell over. Oh man, I forgot about this guy. Look. Yo, Shiba, right? Oh, the head moves up and down on this one too. So there you guys go. Yeah, more cherry blossoms, because you can never have enough. And I'm fine with it. You see me playing with this thing? Has anything been destroyed or fallen over? Everyone complaining about any of the bricks here? I think it's totally fine, man. Simple, yet fine. All right, break out your 32 by 32. Get some 1x4 bricks. We're gonna do dimensions on these and kind of measure them out. Okay, so the tram stop here is about 24 studs by length by 4. Very small, but however, the fish protrudes out. So it pretty much extends out to almost a 32 by 32. I mean, if I line it up kind of like here, yeah, it would almost take up the whole length of a plate. Small, it's satisfying. It almost looks like a little boat. Break out your 1x4 bricks, stack them up here. Put it right against there, the highest point. Oh, it's almost right there. And that is around 14 bricks in height. Not too shabby. Let's check out the tram. The tram is 17 by 6. So it's a little skinny boy. But you can still hold some figures inside, so that's nice. Break out your 1x4 bricks. Pew! That is around 9 bricks in height. It's just like slightly shy of that. So I'm sure this will go through all your tunnels, no problem, right? Does not sound satisfying? For the takoyaki shop, if I place it here, it is around 22 studs by length. Again, because of the branch sticking out so far, it almost takes up the entire length of a base plate. Flip it here to the side. That is about 8 studs by width. Don't forget, you can even make it shorter by just moving this up and collapsing it there like that. There, more room. Well, hey, look at that. You can put both sets perfectly fine on a 32 plate and still have a lot of room for other things. Put the tree from the house over here and boom. Got ourselves a little tram stop with a little takoyaki stall and plenty of sakura trees going wild. So the house is already on a 32 by 32 plate. We know that already. And actually, it's kind of a nice size. I think it's fine. Let's check the height. Get your 1x4 brick. And that is around 19 bricks in height. It's just like shy of that. So yeah, is this good for you? Would you want this in your city? Little home behind all the stalls? Some peace, serenity? There you go. Now all hell's gonna break loose when I drop this thing. All right, video is complete. I'm going to drop these. Drop this, and drop this. And we'll see pieces fly everywhere. Here we go, you guys. All right. Whoa. Hey, man, the house survived. I mean, the little bit of pieces came off, but look. Oh, this is in shambles. The poor takoyaki guy. The poor tram stop. No, super small though. I'm sure I can put this all back together real quick. This one I don't have to do much to. How about that? Now it's time to get into some more complex sets. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all your support. Until next time, you guys, break me out! Where's my bricks? Because I'm lazy. Because I'm lazy. Because I'm lazy. Because I'm lazy.